Hey, what's up, man?
Not much.
All right, so thank you for coming on the podcast. I really appreciate it. If you want to go ahead and just tell everybody who you are.
I am PowerMax Plays, partner in big games.
And you do YouTube videos with Bunny.
Yep. Yeah, me and Bunny Zombie do videos together.
Yeah,
Uh,
and
she makes them all.
she makes them all.
She does all the editing. She does all the videos.
Mm-hmm. And I know you guys started around the same time we did. I believe you started in 2020, correct?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, 2020. We started in 2020. And
Yeah, I started Pet Sims at the what was that? Pog event.
the POG event. So
Pog
you,
Pets.
yeah, you started before us then.
Yeah. I started right at the Pog events. That's when I started getting first place in taking over that leaderboard.
Hmm. Yeah, we started around when the neon egg was dropped.
What was the first exclusive egg when they started that? When they started doing the exclusive eggs?
I think the first exclusive egg was the capybara with the orange on its head, I think.
It was much easier when you just got to buy the pet. You pull up your shop and you got the exclusive. Which one did you want?
Yeah. But I like the exclusive egg thing. It does add the whole gambling thing into the game, but I like it. It gives you a little more of a
Yeah,
dopamine
I just keep going to
boost.
the casinos now. I
Yeah.
don't need a slot machine anymore. I can just go spend some Robux.
Yeah, it gives you that dopamine rush you're going for.
Mm-hmm. And then they add this forever pack, so now
Oh,
I have two vices.
yeah, the Forever Pack hates me. I'm done with the Forever Pack.
I was done with it until 2 weeks ago when all of a sudden started getting, what was it, the Titanic Yeehaws. I got 7 of those things.
Sheesh. Yeah,
Yeah.
I,
Never got anyone before, and I've gone deep into it.
yeah, I don't do Forever Pack, and then I'll be scrolling through Twitter, and someone posts a picture. Oh, I got my Titanic at 800 Robux. I'm like, ooh, okay, I'll give
Just
it a
get to
shot.
there. Let me just check and see if it's at 800.
And then I get it all the way to 800, and I didn't even get a huge. I got nothing.
And then I'm like, well, I mean, maybe it was at 2400 this time. I try there. And then it's just one more 2400.
Yep.
It's never enough.
Yeah, I'm not really big into gambling. I don't even go to the casino.
I don't anymore, but I used to a lot.
Yeah, I've gone a few times, but it was, mainly just something to do. I'll go in, bring $60 with me. That's all I'll use at the casino. And
Yeah, going with a limit.
yeah, go in $60. If I lose it, I lose it. If I win something, I win something. But $60, that's my limit. No more, no less. But back to what we're here to talk about. I wanna learn about you. I wanna see how you started. You and Bunny, you both started your channel, how that went. I want to learn, just tell me about yourselves.
Um, well, just started playing Roblox because of my kids, of course. And
Usually
then
how every adult does.
the kids all got us playing this PSX game, and they all left us for every other random game on Roblox that they play 20 times a day.
Yep, just like all the other parents.
There's never the same one.
Yep.
Um, I met Bunny through playing Pet Sims,
Hmm.
and we started doing videos 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago, and just do it for fun. Not never really took it too serious. Um, and we got partner in big games. We played with and we've always been leaderboard players. I started first people playing with Easy Now and Lulu.
Hmm.
back in the when we first started playing PSX.
Yeah, Easy Now was an awesome person.
He was a character.
He really funny, very, very
He's the
funny.
reason why I got on Discord. He's the reason for a lot of stuff. That's for sure. Me and Easy talked a lot.
Yeah, he's the reason we're here doing this right now.
He did suggest it for you, right? Or you guys?
I actually brought it up to him one day because he was absolutely fascinated with my voice, and me and him we talked
Because you guys both have the same tone of voice.
Yeah, he's got a deep voice too, and not a lot of people have heard his voice. And I'm always every time when I heard his voice, I'm like, "You got a deep voice too. Why are you so fascinated about mine?" And so I talked to him one day. I'm like, "How about we start a podcast one day?" And this was like towards his complications and all that. He's like, "Hey, I absolutely love the idea. I really want to do it with you." And but right now I'm going through something, and once I start feeling better, and I think it's a good time to start, then we'll start doing it. And then sadly he passed away, and this was something I really wanted to do with him. Like me and him talking to other people, it would have been really awesome. But he's here in spirit for it, and I know he's loving every moment of this. But yeah, I had to do it because it's like paying homage to him. He was a really good friend of mine, and I loved him.
Yeah, he's definitely missed by a lot.
Yeah,
He was a big part of the community.
very big, and I'm very happy. They went ahead and put a memorial for him in World One. That was very nice.
Yeah, that was. It was. They recognized what he was doing for the community.
Yeah, and a lot of other communities as well. A lot of other games went ahead and put something in for him as well.
Yes,
I know.
he prided himself on being the social connector. He was spread out everywhere.
Oh yeah, like when I met him through Tedwa, and Tedwa was working on a video where he logs into other people's accounts and looks through them and see what pets they got and all that. And it was me, Easy Now, and Natty Blocks.
Airbox.
And so we all got into a chat together, and that's how I met Easy Now. And ever since then, like me and him were talking a lot, and then he started connecting me to other people, and he would bring, whenever I would live stream, he'll bring big YouTubers in. Like he brought Ultimax in, he brought Liju in, and I met all these people through him, which was awesome. And
that's what he enjoyed doing.
Yeah, he loved connecting people.
Yes.
Like there's a whole bunch of people right now that are friends because of him.
Yep.
And it's awesome.
He definitely brought a lot of people together. That's for sure.
Yeah, everything he ever did was positive. He was always positive for the games. He was always positive for the communities. But yeah. So you met Easy Now.
Yep. Met Easy Now. I'm pretty sure he was because he was going for the leaderboards. He was coming in buying those demon pets from everybody. And that's where I met him. I had to loan him a bunch of pets.
Mm-hmm.
He still owes me some diamonds. But played with them, got on the kind of built up on the leaderboards of PSX, and got a lot of fun with that. It was enjoyable going in the plaza, giving stuff away, doing things on that game.
Then
we moved to PS99, and that was it's a lot of beggars and free pets, and not so many of the kids actually enjoying you giving them something special in the game like it was back then.
Yeah,
Giving away a huge
I
pet
agree.
is kind of irrelevant anymore.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm sitting in the plaza right now while we're recording this, and I got 3 people coming up to me. Can I have a free huge? Can I have a free huge? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's in PSX. Nobody, people would always ask for free huges, but not to
Yes.
the extent of PS99. And PS99 is way easier to get a huge pet.
It's simple to get a huge pet, and I mean that's why. I mean, the older huges maybe it's not, but as these ones that come on with just any huge, I mean, you can literally play the game for a couple days and get a huge.
Yeah, especially right now with the mailbox event going on, the Christmas event.
I don't
And
know about that. Nobody be sending me nothing.
really, I've gotten like 20 so far.
You kidding me?
Yeah, I've got like 20 of the huges so far. I even got one from
Man,
Arwen Rocks.
I'm not getting any. I got a small one.
And
I've given out a lot.
I've given over, I'm gonna say about 130 so far huges, and
I don't know about this whole percentage thing for getting that Titanic or huge up there.
yeah, I put in 995,000 points, and I didn't win the Titanic, and I didn't win any huges. I had a 0.037% chance to win nothing. That's lower than being able to hatch a Titanic. And I'm like, how did I get nothing? I went into partner chat and I'm like, how is it possible that I got nothing? But then after like 2 hours, it popped up that I won 2 huges.
Did the screen popped up for you?
Yeah, it popped up and
Uh,
it said I won 2 huges. And then today, Miranda on Twitter, she got 5 Titanics off of 537 points or something like that on her alt
I
account.
saw that.
And
I'm not that lucky ever.
5 Titanics, and she didn't even donate a single huge. That's crazy. That's
That she was like,
insane
yeah,
luck.
like 530 points or something, huh?
Yeah, something like that. And so on all my alt accounts, I went and donated a bunch of stat pets to see if I win anything, but I didn't.
I had a 90% and I didn't get anything. I've been 50% multiple times and I didn't get anything.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure my partner account is not very lucky.
Yeah, same with me. Same with me. I feel the same way with these partner eggs. I haven't hatched the Titanic from the partner eggs in 5 months.
I got mine. I got one this time. I got this. Was it
The snow globe
the
cat.
new the snow globe cat? Yeah.
Yeah, Tedwa hatched 3 of them the day after where his podcast came out.
Yeah. Were they all on his partner eggs?
Every single one on partner eggs.
Wow.
And then I asked him if I could buy one. And then he comes into the server and he hatches the last of his eggs and hatches a rainbow huge corgi. And I'm like, you got some insane luck. And I'm starting to believe.
Yeah, those rainbows are mine. When he'd be sitting in there. Last event, we were both in there, and he's hatching his regular ones left and right. But I just kept only getting the rainbow ones. So those ones are supposed to be mine. His Ted White luck is not for rainbows.
I'm starting to believe that there is no such thing as partner luck, but there is star creator luck.
Partner luck. That's for sure.
But there is star creator luck.
Ah.
So
I bet they did. Well, they get 500.
Yeah, they get 500, but I believe they get a bonus luck. I'm not. It's nothing confirmed. It's just an assumption. But don't hold me to it. But I think there is a star creator luck.
Well, then I only got my Titanic this time because I must have been in the dev server luck because I had a dev in my server when I hatched it. And it was in my first 8 eggs. And then I ain't get nothing else.
Which dev was in the server?
Was in there David, I think was in there.
Oh, David. I like David. Never personally like spoke to him. I haven't spoke to any of the developers. I've only spoken to Nixie. But out of all of the developers, I like David the most. Sorry to everybody else, but I think David listens the most to the community.
I like the ones that come back and give some remarks on Twitter to some of these people that want to trash them all the time. Like, I don't know. It's not a lot of their jobs to worry about the community. They're making a game. They're taking, stuff from everybody else, and everybody thinks that they need to respond online. These are people that got jobs making a video game.
Mm-hmm.
They're not responsible to come online and do this, that, and another. They're busting their butts all week long to put the game together.
Yeah,
I don't know why everybody trashes them so much on all of the restarts or all that. I don't know. I just enjoy playing the game. I don't care if they restart it and buff it to this way. Then I change the way I play the game and I do it that way.
Yeah,
everybody worries about this fairness factors and all this. It sucks that there's these scammers in here, but
yeah, the whole restart thing, it doesn't bother me. It's the only time it ever bothered me was during a restart. My wife was trading my Titanic, Yeti, and a bunch of her rainbow pets to our son, and right after they accept, the servers restart, so all the pets were gone. Not in his inventory, not in hers, just completely deleted out of the game. But I'd say about 2-3 months later, I believe it was Chicken Putty, I'm not sure, but Nonus messaged him and was like, can you help him get his stuff back? We ended up getting the Titanic back, and I'd say about half of the huges.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I was happy about that. My wife ended up sacrificing one of her Titanics to get me the Yeti. So I had 2 Yetis, and I forgot what I did with them. But oh yeah, I traded them to get 340 rainbow huges, so I could trade one of my neon agonies and 340 rainbow huges for a shiny neon agony.
I like the agonies. Those ones were the best. One of the best Titanics.
Oh yeah, and there's only one.
You have it still?
Yeah, I still have the shiny neon agony. I got a shiny neon agony, a shiny arcane cat, not the pyro, just the arcane, and I just got the snow globe last night from Tedwa. But
the shiny one?
No, sadly no.
Oh.
Just a normal. I do want a shiny one, but I
think that shiny one would look really cool.
Yeah, and I believe there's only like 4 in the game right now. I don't know if another one is hatched, but I can't believe they only have 1 Agony Titanic in the game. There's at
they
least
have a lot of small Agony pets.
Yeah, they got a lot of the huges. They got the stat pets. But 1 Agony Titanic, and then you got like 50 different types of cat.
Well, now that we're done with Titanics,
who knows what's
next?
What
they'll do. Well, and they may just be done with Titanic plushies too.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say they're not going to have Titanics in the game anymore. They've just said that they're not going to have the Titanic plushie anymore.
Yeah, I'm very curious on what they're doing. Very curious.
Well, if you look at that new merch, how you get the awards for buying the merch for the different levels of how much you buy.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy $200 worth, you get all 4 levels. Well, that's $200 worth of those other plushies in there, but you're getting in Titanic as well.
Yeah, and they probably got a lot of those plushies.
Yeah. Well, I think it's easier for them to make. The Titanic plushies are probably manufactured from a different place or whatever. Obviously, they had that issue with that one whack job coming on and trying to say that they owed them money and this, that, and another with all those, and sent out the new Titanics for everybody. So they've had Titanic manufacturing issues, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that's why we got the prison world. That is the whole reason we got the prison world.
That's why our devs are so good.
Yep, they're funny. They're very funny.
Yep.
They know how to take a moment and just turn it into something in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like some of these exclusive eggs, like the Sigma or the Chad egg. I hate that egg.
Oh yeah, they're playing to a different level of age group with that.
Yeah,
because that group loves it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they love
I don't
it.
understand it. I'm not even sure who's alpha, sigma, rizzed, what, but I'm never any of them apparently.
Yeah, that whole, when I saw that egg, I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me? I didn't even hatch the eggs, the partner eggs. I just left them in my inventory.
Bunny hatched that Titanic Chad, and it's the only Titanic I think she's ever traded besides ones that we've given away. But she traded that one within. I don't even think she finished her partner egg. She went and immediately went to Trading Plaza to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, I said, because I did hatch those eggs a few days ago during my 1,000 egg hatching video, and I said if I get this Chad gorilla, I am trading it before I'm even done hatching the rest of these eggs, because I do not want this in my inventory. And I got the shiny Chad elephant. I'm trying to sell it for more than 100 million below wrap, and nobody's buying it.
Yeah, I got the shiny Chad bunny, and I sat for 3 days in the Trading Plaza and just kept lowering it, and nobody ever bought it.
Yeah, I'm about to just change it to 500 million because the wrap is 774, 169 exist. I just don't want this pet in my inventory. Wait, my boost's not even up. That's why I'm not selling anything. There you go. Now it's up. But
Made any money now?
yeah. So I did want to ask earlier. You said that you met Bunny on Pet Simulator.
Yep.
And I think you spoke to her right after. Like, she's there with you?
Yes, she is.
Oh, so you met in game and now you live together in real life?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Now, together, friends, what?
Together.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. And together for how long?
Ever?
Since meeting?
Oh, yeah, no.
How did that whole thing work out? If you don't mind telling me.
We met in real life months after starting YouTube and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Living in the same state or no?
No. Well, we not in the same state. We live 2 hours apart.
Mm-hmm.
But my business is work travels, and so I work in multiple different states. So I was traveling through here a lot.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of business is that, if you don't mind saying?
Well, that business, I own a commercial electrical company.
Oh, okay.
And then I also own a go-kart track and an amusement center.
Oh, so that picture that you posted, that was your go-kart track, mini golf and all that?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's the summer stuff. It's closed down for the winter right now, but we open back up in March.
That's awesome. Yeah, I actually have been talking to my wife. If I ever hit it big, I am building myself a Formula One track, and I'm buying myself a Formula One car, and I'm going to be outside all day long driving my Formula One car on the track, and I'm going to be going through tires just like they did in Tokyo Drift. I'm going to have Lil Bow Wow come to me and say, "These tires ain't cheap, man."
No, they ain't. We were just in Vegas 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they were finishing setting up for the F1 race there.
Mm-hmm.
They do, and they complete that track is the entire city. They take up everything.
Yeah, it's awesome. And they
Shut down all
block
those
it
roads.
completely out so nobody could see it except for
Unless you
people
pay a
that
bunch of
pay.
money.
Yep. And
Yep.
they're
Yep.
strict on it. Very strict.
Yeah. It ruins the aesthetics of Vegas because all they got are these walls everywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
But
But it's a good race. It's a very good race.
yeah, I don't know if they'll keep doing it in Vegas. I think it costs too much money.
Are you a Formula One fan or no?
I like all racing.
Yeah.
I like cars in general.
Who's your favorite racer?
I don't know any of the F1 racers. I'm more NASCAR, Earnhardt.
Yeah, Formula One, Max Verstappen's my favorite driver right now.
I think it's got a kind of getting a much bigger following lately.
Yeah, it's
Over the last like 2 to 3 years.
It's definitely not big with the American audience. It's just like soccer or rugby.
Yeah.
You know, soccer, rugby, I believe they don't have that as big in the US because they can't put commercials on it. It doesn't stop. It's constantly just playing. And I think Formula One would be good for the American audience.
They don't do it because they can't put commercials on it. That makes sense.
Yeah, because with a soccer game, you play from the moment you start till 45 minutes and then added time. Then you got that 10-minute break. That's the only time they can add a commercial in without ruining the game. And then you just keep playing until the very end right after. With football, you got a commercial every 2 minutes. So they love football. They love putting football on TV because it gets a lot of commercials for them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Well, football is huge for us.
Yeah, football is awesome, but I don't watch it as much anymore. I
only watch my fantasy teams. Whatever player I have playing is what team I'll watch.
Yeah, I'm a big Eagles fan, but you know, with how strict they've become with the rules, you know, I understand it's to protect the players and all that, but you know, you sign up for football, you're signing up for that pain. So
that's why they pay you so much.
Yeah, you know, let them hit each other. Let them. There's so many rules now; it makes it boring.
Well, I think a lot of them are standing out against that too. They're trying to make changes within it.
Hopefully,
as far as the players are like, yeah, I mean it's getting a little too much. Like,
yeah, I'll probably go back. I'll probably go back to watching football if they're, you know, taking some of these rules out because it does make it boring.
Yeah, well, I've been a Chiefs fan since, and I lived near there, and they're doing really well, so it makes it less boring.
Yeah, Chiefs beat my Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Chiefs beat everybody.
Yeah, well, they took over.
They only had one loss this year.
Yeah, they took over as the dynasty team from New England.
Yep. Mahomes single-handedly did that.
Yeah, they said that Tom Brady wasn't the reason why the Patriots weren't winning, and then Tom Brady leaves, goes to the Buccaneers, goes and wins his Super Bowl, and then boom, Patriots aren't doing anything. So
haven't done anything since.
Yeah, so it really was Tom Brady.
And it's all about the quarterback. And if the Chiefs were to lose Mahomes, absolutely done. That's why they're keeping him so close to Kansas City.
Yep.
He's trying to buy into the Royals team there in Kansas City. They're trying to make sure he doesn't want to leave Kansas City for nothing.
I wonder if because I know in Saudi Arabia they're doing a lot of sports over there now. They got like all the top players over there. I wonder if they'll end up getting American football over there.
Well, but Germany, when Germany they played this year again? They have been pushing. They definitely been pushing the NFL outside of the United States now. So I'm sure.
Yeah, they got the XFL now too, with Dwayne Johnson as the owner.
Really,
Yeah, XFL I think has been around for 2 years now. I'm not sure, but
is that
it's
the indoor one?
no, it's just like the NFL, but just a different brand. I don't know how well it's doing. I don't even know if it still exists. I just know Dwayne Johnson is like the head of the whole thing.
It's not like that one where they. It's not like that's not the one with the girls, is it?
No, it's a legit league, and I think it's like a step down from NFL and a step up from college. So if you don't make it to the NFL, you go to the XFL. That's what I believe it is. And also retired NFL players go to the XFL just to make that little bit of money they could juice out.
Well, now they're going to change it and let college players make money, anyways.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. A lot of the college players they're changing it to allow them to take endorsements and stuff.
Yeah, with how much money the college is making from these games, it's only fair that they get a cut of it. I'm pretty sure it won't make them millionaires, but it'll definitely get them something to keep wanting to continue.
I don't know where all the money comes from for this. Like, who's paying money in? How is this college making money off of the college football players? Like, how many people really come to watch these games?
A lot. College football is huge. Yeah,
I saw Mizzou got fined $250,000 for some unsportsman conduct or something, and I'm like, how's the school just handing down $250,000 fines to other schools?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. I'm not a college fan, but I live in a big college sports state, and they love their football, they love their soccer, they love their basketball here, and like the merchandise they sell. One, it's expensive, and two, everybody buys it.
That's where it's at. It's the merchandise.
Yeah, they got a lot of merchandise sales, a lot of ticket sales, season tickets. They got those expensive areas, like VIP areas that sell for like 1,000 or so. My son, he goes to the basketball games because one of his friends at school, they got the season pass. So whenever there's a home game, they always got an extra ticket. So he goes with his friend, and he tells me that it's just full of people there. It's crazy.
Well, they even charge for the high school games now.
Yeah, when I played
My
high school football, it
nephews
was like
play high school
$10.
football, and it's outrageous to go and go watch their games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, charge everybody to get into this place. I mean, our taxes did build it.
I think high school football is more exciting because not everybody on the field cares about the rules.
There is a lot less having to worry about the technical junk. That's for sure.
Yeah, like when I played football in high school, we had helmets flying off all the time. Some of the biggest hits you'll see, bigger hits than you see in the NFL.
Yeah, you don't see big hits in the NFL at all anymore.
Yeah. But going back to learning more about you. So when you got partner, what was that like? How'd you feel?
Pretty lucky.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody knows that our channel didn't have as many or subscribers and stuff, but so we're both really excited to be given the chance to be a part of the community.
Yeah, the same thing happened with us.
Everybody always wanted us to get partner.
Mm-hmm.
We never did anything necessarily to build up subscribers or anything. We just have always been a part of the community in a positive way.
Yeah.
We've been here with the original group of people, and
Yeah, every time I spoke to one of my friends that know you, everybody says you're an awesome person. You're a very nice person. And we're both in the same boat. We don't meet the requirements for partner, but we did end up getting it because we do bring positivity to the community. I was doing lots and lots of giveaways, and we were recommended by other partners as well to get partner. So big thank you to all of them, and big thank you to Nixie actually giving the opportunity to us. It was very
Absolutely.
awesome, very awesome. And
Yeah, she does a lot in the background for the whole community. That's
oh
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, definitely. And I hope to have her on here soon. I did talk to her. I was talking to her over DMs the other day, yesterday actually, and I want her on. She's down for it, so I might
Oh,
be
good.
recording with one with her soon.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I want to learn more about like the inside information that nobody knows. I want to learn how it's like to work at big games. I want to, because I know they get thousands and thousands of partner application, mod applications every time they put those applications out. And I just want to know how many of them do you look at and you're like, really? You really think I'm going to give you partner?
Lots.
I personally think it's like 95% of them are just like, all right, I got 2 subscribers, but I do lots of giveaways and I really want partner. And then like the rest is just little kids.
There's got to be so many that you can't even take serious at all.
Yeah. Yeah, most of them
And then
probably are like
on
that.
top of it, there's probably a good 10% of people that send in applications just harassing, like applications of junk just to mess around. I could imagine it is the worst task to have to go through all those.
Yeah, and it takes a
She's
long
on
time
it.
for her
She
too.
does that by herself, pretty much. Her and Josh.
Yeah, going through all of them and just it's like we get a lot of clan applications for BLXF, and I don't really go through them anymore, but my staff does, and they go through them, and it's just like, really, 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 and then you finally find that one, then you're like, okay, I could consider you, and then there's some where you're like, yeah, you're definitely on board, and one person for the partner application that did put theirs in, but we got partner instead of them was Che, and I really do think Che should get partner, but I don't know if they're giving out partner anymore.
She announced the other day that, how was it? I thought she announced the other day that partner apps were going to be coming out next year, but maybe it was admin or the mods. Maybe it was a mod ones they're looking for more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, she did just say something the other day about on Twitter about applications going out again.
Yeah, the last batch, they never made anybody partner from the last batch. That I know
They
of.
were that bad.
I do know.
And I think sometimes I think maybe an announcement of all of them would help. Maybe if just announcing who all's got it in one thread at once or something.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Nixie needs a secretary and a couple of grunts underneath her to do some of that work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
You think they have a staff and secretaries at the big games headquarters with their new claw machine?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I wonder if it's like an office building where they're all like every day they all roll into work in the mornings. They got a secretary up there scootering around on their little scooters. Or they all just have that and then they actually just work from home and nobody ever even goes to that place.
I feel like it's like something from Wolf of Wall Street. That's what I feel like. The big games office is the new Wolf of Wall Street office. And I could see it too. I could really see it. But I do hope I get some of them in. I hope I get some of them in, like one of the developers, Chicken Putty.
Just get Preston.
I don't think Preston would do it so soon into the whole podcast. I think he'll wait until we have at
I think
least
you'd probably
20
also want to
episodes.
wait so that you had it ready for that, because that would be a big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to have everything running perfect for that, so that if you under your own belt.
Yeah, and I wanted to wait a long time before I asked Night Fox. And Night Fox is 100% down. He wants to do this. So, the Night
That'd be a
Fox
good
episode,
one.
yeah, the Night Fox one is
Maybe
going to
you get
come out on
Night Fox and
Christmas.
LCLC together.
That would be that would be something, because I think they probably got a little of a beef going on. I don't know.
I don't think they have a beef with each other. I think they're just I think they just mess around with each other back and forth consistently.
I hope
I don't
so.
think that any of them really cares about the clickbaiting stuff or any of it.
Yeah, I hope
They have
so,
different
because
styles.
because sometimes they'll go on Twitter and I'm just like, oh, okay. Are you guys
Yeah.
arguing or playing around? Are you guys serious, or is this a
Some
joke?
of that stuff is good for, good for their channels and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of it is not, but
Yeah,
we're just hoping.
there has been a lot of not good on Twitter lately. It's been calming down, but there
It's
has
been
been a
getting
lot of
much
not
better.
good. Yeah.
This last week has been much better.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
I think
I just walk away.
I don't.
I know.
I don't. I just don't. I don't. And see, I don't have. When it became a problem for when I saw him, like even when the Night Fox thing started, that was the biggest. Like, I was like, are you kidding? You're gonna trash on somebody else over there? Like, you can't see that person is literally supporting his family with this, and you think that any of your dumb games matter right now? You couldn't put all that aside. You trash that guy hardcore, and that you can never come back from what you did.
And
So,
I loved his response to it. I loved
yep.
Night Fox's response
Well,
to it.
yeah. See, Night Fox is much better than me. Much better. So I can't. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. You said this again. Nope. You said this. Nope. Night Fox is just he definitely is much more intelligent about his response than I was. But I don't care either. I don't have I'm not doing anything for subs. I don't ever do anything for subs. I don't care about that stuff. We make our videos because it's fun for us. We play the game because it's fun for us. I give pets away when I want to give pets away because it's fun for me. Give pets away, not because somebody wants me to do it. I had a rule forever. If somebody asked me for a huge pet in that game, absolutely wouldn't give them a pet. That was how I played that game. If you ask me for something, no, I'm not giving you. I don't owe any of you people anything. So I would give pets away on a daily. I give when we hatch these pets or our exclusive eggs and stuff. I don't need them. I give them all away.
Yeah.
Give them away, but we don't do it in videos. We don't do it in. I just give them away right there when I'm hatching them.
Yeah.
So
with signing
people
pets,
who know, they know.
with signing pets, people are always, can you sign this? Can you sign this? That's why I go into Plaza. I don't even talk anymore. I'll go into a Plaza. One of my friends will say hi, and I'll just message them, hi, I'm not going to talk. Because the moment I talk, everybody's like, hey, can you sign for huge? Can you sign? And, the way I sign pets is I give friends, good friends of mine, signs. And then if someone has been watching us for a long time, like a fan comes in, oh, I've been watching you for a long time, and they could name off videos, their favorite videos. And one thing I'll do, I'll be like, if you're a fan, what do I call my fans? And they'll be like, I don't know. And I call my fans BloxFam. I call everybody BloxFam. So if they can't answer that simple question, then they're not a fan. They just saw that I have partner next to my name. Most people don't know who I am. And a lot of people will be honest. And they'll be like, who's Brumal? And I'm like, all right. you're someone I would like to give a huge to. I don't want someone pretending to know who I am. Because, like, right now,
Just
literally right now, someone just said, I'm a huge fan. Can you sign my pet, please?
yes, and get that all the time. Or whenever I go back to any of my screens, it's always the chat. It's like power, 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 power. Biggest fan. Sign this. Sign this. Can I get a free pet? Can I get a free pet?
You know, with how many people have told me that they're a huge fan of mine, I would have a lot more than 100 views per video.
Right. Yeah, I'm like, well, and then I'm like, you can be a fan of. I can see before I had a lot of fans before I was ever even did YouTube. I mean, because they knew me from being on the leaderboard. They knew me from I did a lot of videos with everybody else for a long time. And they would just do videos. Zom did lots of videos with him and stuff, and so that's how people always knew me, even though I didn't do any YouTube stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people knew me in PSX, not because of my videos. Only a few would come up to me because of my videos, but a lot of people knew me from Tedwa's videos.
On Night Fox's famous video of the secret society thing, that one brought a lot of that recognition.
Yeah, I would get a lot of people be like, "Oh, hey, I know you. You were in that Tedwa video where he logged into your account. You have the shiny animes." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." And then I was in another one of Tedwa's videos where I just did a quick cameo, and I was a ramen chef, and I closed up shop before he showed up.
Now we did get lots of help on stuff from the other YouTubers. Things, the shout outs in their videos.
Yep.
Helped a lot, but like Zom he'd end our videos in his, and I mean we would get thousands and thousands of views on videos that we were typically getting a couple hundred views on.
Yeah, our video where we traded him, my wife hatched a secret banana when there was only, I think, 6 existing or 4 existing. And we traded him, and she ended up getting 4 Titanics from him or something like that. And that video took off because, we were on the other end on his video, his part. That video ended up taking off because people wanted to see our side of the story. And the truth behind that story, in the video he gives us 5 Titanics, but after we stopped recording, I gave him 1 back. He wanted to make it look like he gave us 5. Sorry, ZOMG, we had to expose you.
He makes some of it, yeah, and it's a video, however he makes it.
Yeah. And I don't like faking stuff. I don't like it. I record videos all the time, and they usually get deleted because nothing good came out of it. I don't want to clickbait.
I don't. We didn't get into that. That gets into kind of. I mean, that's when you want to build something. You're going to build it certain ways. Like, I don't care about anybody clickbaiting. I look at it like that's just advertising. I mean, I watch commercials on TV all day long that lie to me and make clickbait me. There's videos, there's everything clickbaits. So somebody to utilize doing that to make a YouTube channel and make money, more power to them. I don't know why everybody's always hard on Numerous about that, and I think however he built it was great.
Yeah, I got Numerous coming on next, and
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, and so I was watching Numerous video, the one where he said it's easy to hatch the huge, and so many people in the comments were complaining because the only easy way to get the ornament is to spend a bunch of Robux. So he's over here spending a bunch of Robux to get these pets to be able to donate 10 at a time to get the ornaments. And he's like, this is the easiest way to get it. And everybody in the comments is like, I don't have 100,000 Robux to go get a bunch of pets. I want to learn something where I could do it. In that aspect, I understood, but, he really did give you the easiest way. It just wasn't the best way. So a lot of people were calling him a clickbaiter for that, but it wasn't really clickbaiting. It really is the easiest way.
Yeah, it won't really matter how he does it, though. There's always going to be the people doing that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I see him being able to, he deals with all that stuff real well, so I think that's good.
Yeah, and then you got all the people who don't clickbait, but you guys aren't watching their videos.
Exactly.
You don't want them to clickbait, but you're watching the clickbaiters. Not to call Numerous or anybody a clickbaiter.
They all complain about, spending the Robux, we don't have those. The videos that people watch of mine are always ones that I spend Robux on. That's, yep. I mean, they like to watch it. Mm-hmm. I mean, they may not, they can't do it or whatever. They don't have the Robux and they want to, some make comments about it, but that's what they want to watch.
Yeah.
They want to see it happen.
Yeah, they want to see it. That's why they love LCLC on Pets Go.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Yeah, he did. I wouldn't be able to do that. Even if I had billions of Robux, I wouldn't be able to do that. Not Pet Simulator 99, maybe. Pets Go, no.
I mean, I'm definitely pay to win, obviously.
Yeah. I could tell by your Corvette and your truck. All those plushies.
Oh, the plushies. Everything Pet Sims. When they came out with the first Series 1 clips, and you could only get them at Five Below,
mm-hmm.
or what was the store in the mall, Hot Topic in the mall. I drove to every Five Below and every Hot Topic in 6-7 different states and went to them all. I ended up buying almost 5,000 of the keychains.
5,000 keychains.
5,000 of those little
$25,000 worth.
Trying to get those was it the glow in the dark chest mimic?
$25,000 worth of keychains.
Yep. I guess there might be other reasons why I'm partner.
That's insane. That's insane. Now that sounds like a LCLC video.
Yeah. Yeah, LCLC. Or, I mean, I got 17 of the OG Huge Cats originally.
Now, did you make a video out of that?
Nope.
The keychains?
Nope.
Oh, if you would have done it, that would have been a very popular video.
Yep, that was right before I started it.
Ah, that's why. Okay. Yeah, that's something, if you documented that and then put it online, a lot of people would have watched it. And everybody, if you would have put $25,000 in the title, everybody would have thought 25,000 Robux, because that's what everybody is doing. They put $25,000 in their title, but they actually mean Robux. But yes. You actually spent $25,000 on keychains.
What did I spend on the NFT Pegasus?
Oh, you bought one of those?
3 of them.
You bought 3 of the NFTs?
Yeah.
All normal?
I have 2 normals and the rainbow.
Isn't there only one rainbow?
Yep.
You have the only rainbow in the game.
I have the NFT.
Oh, you don't have the actual pet. You traded it?
No, I should have, but there was a big the day that they shut down the link. for us being able to give that out.
Mm-hmm.
The guy processed the sale on the rainbow one minutes after he got his money back from Preston on his on it, because Preston refunded everybody for the NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
And but that doesn't stop the NFT program.
Yeah.
So minutes after he received his money back, he processed the thing from me, giving me the NFT, and then kept the in-game pet.
Ooh.
Because it wasn't transferable anymore. It was locked into his person.
And how much was that? That was Ethereum, right?
12,000.
Just for the rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
12,000, and you didn't even get it.
That was then, though. Now that would have been a lot more because it was that damn Ethereum, and I had to. That was such a mess.
This was what year?
Trying to buy those things, having to put money into Ethereum, and I was bidding on them, and I was putting money into Ethereum, and then all of a sudden, the Ethereum wasn't worth as much anymore, and then they wanted more for them. They cost me so much money.
And what year was this?
Is it
22?
last year? Oh no, it's been 2 years now. Because it was before PS 99, obviously.
So after the crypto crash.
Oh, right in the middle of Ethereum crashing.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Ethereum
it was
got
right in
up
the middle
to,
of it.
I think Ethereum got up to like maybe 4,300, and then the crash started. Or maybe it was more.
I was in there in like 2,300 to 3,000 range on each
so
one
that's in
I
the
was
middle.
trying to get.
Yeah. It's in the
And
middle.
then every day it was different.
Very volatile.
It was, and then to buy it, it took, I get on there and buy it, but then it was going to take 2 or 3 days before it was going to be able to work on there. And then, then 2 or 3 days later, all of a sudden it wasn't, it needed more money. And then I have to do it again. It was a nightmare.
Now, did you get refunded?
Around in game was absolutely the best thing. Being able to just assign that to people and then allow them to play with it and use it for a little while and then take it back whenever you wanted.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Now, did you get refunded the 12,000, or did the person that? Ooh. So the person that has the Pegasus, they got to keep the 12,000.
Yeah, but then they went and sold their Pegasus, and so
that's.
He originally was going to give it to me, and then he wanted to be able to let his kid play with it for a little while longer, and then he quit the game and sold it.
That's sad. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, $12,000 just for a JPEG.
Mm-hmm. I still have the NFT, so maybe I'll. And I probably should have dumped it while Ethereum was rock bottom, because at that point I could have gotten a good amount for it and let it sit. Now that it's making a comeback.
Yeah, right now I believe Ethereum's what, over 4?
I think so.
I know Litecoin is like 100. Bitcoin is 98, I think. I haven't checked the prices in a while. A few days.
Bitcoin was over 100 the other day.
Yeah.
Ethereum's at 3 today.
Yeah, the whole crypto thing, it can be scary, but if you stick to the big coins, you'll be good.
Yeah, if you stick to the real coins and not the meme coins.
Yeah. I did get into the meme coins.
I mean, Dogecoin will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with Musk behind it.
Yeah, I did get into the meme coins. I made very good money off of it. I actually never lost money off of the meme coins, but I did lose a lot of profit, so that was sad. But it is.
Yeah, I lost a lot. I tend to do that a lot.
But the fact that Pet Simulator had its own NFT, And why did they have to stop it? Why did they shut it down?
I think there was something to do with the link thing that he might have gotten in trouble with there was words that he got in trouble with Roblox for having it. But then I think something about the link is what they needed to get rid of, and because it was a backdoor into the game somehow, and people who know stuff about computers may have been doing something about it. I don't know anything about them, but it was really cool. All you had to do is just go to this site, put in their username, and it would go onto their account.
Yeah, that was before my time in Pet Simulator. And if I was around at that time, I probably would have gotten one of the NFTs. I never bought any NFTs, but I probably would have bought that one if I was into Pet Simulator like I am now.
Well, now you can get them for a lot less.
Yeah, I bet.
You don't get the in-game pet, but you still own the NFT.
Yeah.
And there will only ever be 12 of those.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one now. If I was guaranteed a Pegasus in the game, like how the banana works, the banana shoulder pet. If I sell the banana shoulder pet, someone else gets the Titanic and I lose it. If it was something like that, then yeah, I'm 100% down for getting one. But if I don't get the pet,
did you get one of them?
No, I didn't. I saw a banana shoulder pet. I didn't know we were gonna get a Titanic from it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not spending. I think it was like 500 Robux on this. You know, I was waiting for an agony one.
And then what? 2 weeks later, they're like, "Oh, there's a pink balloon one you want to get." Oh, okay. Well, I'm buying a bunch of them because I'm making sure I get the Titanic.
And then they give a huge.
Now you get a stupid pink balloon huge, and I don't even like them. And I think I got 10 on one account.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my friends bought one, and I'm not sure if she thought it was going to be a Titanic or not, but she got the huge and everything. And then when Pet Simulator 99 came out, they had the daycare. So she was putting her pink balloon cat in the daycare, and whenever she would claim, she would get another one back for free. So she started with one, then she had two, then three, and it just kept doubling every single time. And then she just had a whole bunch of the pink balloon cats. And then they went and patched, and she lost them all.
As I say, they wiped them back out. I went and did that too. Someone told me to go do it, and yeah, they patched it real quick.
Yeah. But it was pretty cool. It was funny. It was like, for some reason, I have 2 pink balloon cats in my inventory now. And then the devs got wind of it, and they fixed it. There's a lot of things I wish they'll fix as fast as that.
I wish they'd wipe out some of the pets, things like that. Like, and I don't know, and they may. Who knows? I mean, we don't know everything that they do behind the scenes, so there is a chance that maybe they do wipe out more than what I know. But it seems like when they have these huge, like back when they were scamming or duping all the pets and stuff, they set up a thing to delete the dupe pets. I think the people who are scripting or whatever doing it or hatching hundreds of the same huges or whatever at a time, just wipe them out.
Yeah, especially those cyber agonies.
Yeah, that was the one that they multiplied a bunch of times, huh?
Yeah, it was like 53,000 cyber agonies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they do eventually
I wonder how many of those Notice has got.
If they do end up wiping them out, I wonder how many of the rainbow cyber agonies because I have, I'd say probably 60 rainbow cyber agonies. I wonder how many of those will get wiped out of my inventory. I'd be very sad because I spent a lot of gems on those.
Oh man, back when they were duping in PSX and you'd trade, and then all of a sudden, a day or two later,
it's gone,
deleted out of your inventory. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
because I was always bringing people up to leaderboard to get them the carpets. And then all of a sudden, like I'd give them all my pets, and then a couple days later, all of a sudden, all my pets were deleting, and because they gave me a bunch of dupe ones back.
Yeah, that was one thing I was really scared of back in PSX. Luckily, it never happened to me, but it did happen to people close to me, and I was just terrified of trading.
Oh yeah, we had hundreds of dupes deleted.
Yeah, that I don't think they'll do like deleting directly from your inventory. I don't think they'll do that in this game if it was to ever happen again.
Well, the
Because
problem being that like they got rid of a lot of those people, and they got rid of all the dupers and the people like that. I mean, they did a pretty good job of just getting rid of them and not even messing with it. But then when Nonus brought them all back, now they're all in PS99, and it's like they're just finding new routes, new ways of doing it. But it's the same people that were banned from PSX in the first place.
yeah. Yeah, that was when I read what he put out about that, I was a little confused
It
because
definitely showed everybody exactly what was going on, though, because it was an odd thing that the way this community went downhill so fast, and there were so many more of the scamming stuff. And there's some of these scams that I don't believe in the flex scam. I'm sorry, but if you put your pet up in a trade and you press ready up, it's your own problem.
yeah.
You want to flex your pet and you lost it, that's your fault. And it's not a scam. That's not somebody scamming you because you were ignorant enough to want to, show off. Because you don't have to show your pet off in a trade. You can show it off, literally equipped it, and the person can stand next to you and see it. That's how you can see your pet.
Yep.
So,
in the early days, yeah, it's something to have sympathy over. But now that we're so far into the game and everybody should already know about this, it's kind of like, come on.
But it's what happened in PSX
so
was they knew about it with the duping, and so it started to settle out. In the end, it wasn't as big of a deal. And then when he brought all those people back, and then all the same scams, I mean, you can tell somebody it's a scam, and they're going to agree with you. But and if you tell them, oh yeah, you were scammed, no, you need to tell that person that no, you weren't scammed. Nobody scammed you. You tried to show off.
Yep.
And it came back to bite you.
Yep.
And maybe this will teach you to next time, don't show off. Get back in the game, go build back up, go grind, but don't go and beg for pets from everybody else, because that's all he's brought back was beggars.
Yeah, the fix to, I'm not going to say the fix to it, but one thing that I've suggested and Nonus has suggested, a lot of people in the community have suggested, is bring in a trading academy, just like what's that game, Adopt Me, where before you get your trading button unlocked, you have to go through the trading academy, learn about different scams, and then after you complete it and pass the test at the end, you get the trading academy achievement, and then it unlocks your trading. So I think that way would be a lot better to teach kids, all right, this is a scam, don't fall for this. If someone says this, don't listen to them. If it seems too good to be true, don't do it. And if you see a pet that has a high exist with a high wrap, it's just inflated. It's not really worth that much. One of my friends, who's also an officer in my clan, he traded a Titanic away, and one of the pets that he got in return was extremely inflated. So he lost a lot of value because of that. And, he's an adult too, so he knows about scams. So it's easy to fall for scams, even though you're quite aware about and quite safe and all that. But I think there should be something in the game that helps people learn about these scams. And there should also be a way to help prevent these scams, like I don't know if they do it in the in the trading right now, but if there's a way to say, just like when you're buying something off the stand, this pet is extremely expensive, or the trade is completely, one-sided. There should be a warning like that. I don't know if there is right now because I don't do trading.
I don't do much trading, but when you trade, they make you like verify and verify and verify. It used to not have any, and now they do it all the time.
How many people actually
You
read it?
you have to verify it, and you have to verify it. There's never going to be any. There's never going to be a way of not having scams.
Yeah.
If you stop one, there's going to be another, and the flex scam or people accidentally buying something for not all of those scams are being worked by the only way they can do that is make you look at it longer, and that's by setting up the timers or the are you sure screens popping up because they want you to double check what you're doing. But then also that's annoying. It's annoying to have to double check because I already know, I looked at it. I don't need to be asked 20 times. So they have to have a balance on that stuff of how much they can actually put out there. Because if they slow the game down to make it dumb for 7-year-olds to play, they'll immediately lose all the adults playing the game. That's part of why it's not just a kid's game. That's why you have so many adults in this game, is because there is more aspects to it.
Yeah, and a lot of these adults got into the game because their kids got scammed.
Yep.
And something I was just thinking about, when like a friend of mine just sold a Titanic for, I think, 16 million gems when they meant to put it up for 16 billion. Something like that, especially a Titanic, whenever you put it on the booth, it should give you like, it does give you warnings, but the timer it gives you is like 5 seconds before you could click cancel and take it out and fix the price. What it should do is give you like 30 seconds to cancel it, because there is lag in the game, especially now, and you want to cancel that. And it should put like a red flashing box to make you look at the price and be like, oh, I put million instead of billion. Let me cancel that. I got 30 seconds. Cancel, fix it. I don't lose my Titanic. Something like that would be better, because a lot of people do lose their Titanics because they forget to put M or B. And someone just sold the rainbow snow globe cat because they forgot to put B. They've sold it for 25 gems.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that's sad.
Yep.
That's sad.
And now, so they could do something. Maybe there's something to do about the bots and the sniper bots.
Oh,
but I don't know anything about scripts to know what it is, because they act like they put it up for 25 billion gems and like immediately it's gone. Yeah. So I would hope that it's not said they put it up for 25 gems and then just left it and didn't even think about looking at it again. And when it popped up, they just still let it sit there.
Mm-hmm. And then
I'm assuming it's one of those sniper bot things or whatever they say that just buys them immediately.
Yeah, from what I heard, there's one in every server at all times. One in every server. If I'll try being nice, put a huge up for a gem and have someone buy it. Instantly, once that timer ends, it's gone, and there's nobody standing at my booth. I'll go to the furthest booth away, not even say I'm selling a huge for a gem, and then someone instantly buys it, and then they leave the server.
I haven't tried that. I'll have to give that a try.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's instantly right when the timer ends, they buy it, leaves the server. You don't even get a chance to see them in the leaderboard.
Or see even who they were.
Yeah, the only thing you see is who bought it, and then in the chat, that's all you see. You don't even see them on the leaderboard on the right side of the screen, because right after they buy it, instantly log off.
They definitely I think that if they brought in in Pets, do you play Pets Go?
No, not anymore.
Yeah, well, you paid a load, and you've seen the the way when you hatch, it always tells you how long ago it was hatched,
Mm-hmm.
and you can find them in your inventory. You know, if you hatched, like if you hatch AFK for a couple days, you can go back and you can say, okay, I hatched that one yesterday, I hatched that one 2 days ago. It tells you when they're hatched.
Mm-hmm.
That should be in Pet Sims. The chat logs at the top in Pets Go, it's got a separation between the global chat and the other chat.
Yeah.
That they need in Pet Sim.
Yeah, they definitely need that in Pet Sim, especially during that RNG event. I couldn't even talk to my friends
At all.
at all.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard now with when the Titanics were going crazy.
Yeah, and
So I do, and obviously they can put those in both. So I think they will continue to refine, unless they're going to set us up with a new simulator game.
That's what someone was telling me. They think there's going to be a new game coming out.
I just hope they don't let anybody transfer anything.
And that's what they said as well. They think there's going to be a new game coming out where you can't transfer anything and you're starting from scratch. That's what their prediction is. That's why we're getting so many Titanics in the game. Everything's getting easier in this game, and they're just going to come out with a whole new game soon.
You think we're getting a gargantuan pet?
I think so, because if you go to that last area, it's been all over Twitter, all the way to the last area of the event. Yeah, the big giant frozen egg. If you look at it certain angles, you'll see the scarf and the feet from the Jolly Cat. So if they do come out with gargantuan pets, I don't see a point to that other than them getting rid of the damage cap. Because they just brought in the evolve machine. If they bring in stronger pets, they got to get rid of that damage cap.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to make it a higher damage.
Because what made PSX a lot of fun was trying to get the strongest team possible. But in this game, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Everything breaks so easily. You go to a chest that would normally take hours to break on PSX, you break it in a minute or less. And there's really no reason to have a strong team in this game.
The initial leaderboard in this one was better than it is now, where they you had to get the first 2,500 of each one.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was having 2,500 of every single one of the pets.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
but people didn't like that.
Yeah, no, people liked it. There was a lot of people liked it because that was the best way to do it. Now it's just 2,500 of the top pet. That makes it not nearly as fun.
Well, let me change what I meant. A lot of the rich people didn't like that. A lot of the top players didn't like that.
Yes.
There was a lot of complaining about that in the early days, and I don't want to name anybody, but I did call one of them out on it. And I didn't think that the people from the PSX leaderboard should be guaranteed their spot in the PS99 leaderboard. I think everybody should have a chance to get on it.
And I've always been one for letting everybody get up and play that leaderboard and stuff, because that was always something that everybody enjoyed. Now it's hard to do, and now it doesn't even nobody even cares anymore, really.
Yeah, it just comes down to how much you're willing to spend. Very much like every other aspect.
Yep.
Like this current clan battle. Your clan's going to win depending on how much you're willing to spend.
But I think they should have just deleted every other one of the huges or something instead of. I like that they're giving them out to random people like that. I do think it's cool. But then again, I think a lot of bots are getting them that are just sitting in games, and I'm not getting any. But I like that everybody's just randomly getting them. But if as many, like 600,000 this morning,
600,000 huges.
they said over 600,000 have been given away.
Wow. And
Uh,
these are going to the poorest of the community to the richest of the community. You know, I don't
mhm.
consider myself rich. I consider myself what is it? Middle income. And you know, I'm like a middle income player. I'm not rich, I'm not poor. I just got enough to have a decent team. And I've gotten 20 huges. I put them all right back in because I'm not keeping them. I'm putting them right back in, going to other people. I've gotten messages saying thank you. That's my first huge. And you know, I think it's awesome, but I also wish they were deleting these huges as well. Like you
Yes.
said, at least every other one get deleted because we got so many huges in this game. Like
That's
the
that's part of if they have a new game, which that's where that'll help.
yeah.
Not allowing them to come in because they brought all the. I mean, I spent so long transferring
Mm-hmm.
huge pets,
Alt accounts,
alt
Robux.
accounts, and everybody I knew that had lots and lots of alt accounts having to move. We had to move thousands of huges over.
Mm-hmm. What I ended up doing was just selling all my huges, buying exclusive eggs, and bringing them over. Because you could bring 10 exclusive eggs at a time. So that's, you know, depending on how many alt accounts you have, you know, you could bring, you know, 100 every, what was it, like every 2 days, no, it was every week, like 100 eggs every week. And so I brought a bunch of eggs over. That way I could sell them and have currency in the new game. But I was stupid because Titanics were 10 million gems. And I really wanted to get a Titanic. I only had the one Titanic. No, I had two at the time, but we were giving away the Nightmare Cat. And so I had two Titanics at the time, and I wanted another one. So I sold all of my exclusive eggs for 95,000 gems each. Just so I could get up to 10 million. Once I got up to 10 million, they went up to 20 million. And I'm like, I just lost so much profit. It was sad.
And then if you could have kept on to them for a while, then the value would have fluctuated back out.
Mm-hmm.
I had to keep my huges because most of mine were ones that I had hatched or I had redeemed. Obviously, trying to keep as many of my named ones as I could.
Yeah, I tend to keep a lot of my named ones, especially when people ask me, "Can you hatch this code for me?" Because I'm on mobile, so I'll go and hatch it for them, and it has my name on it. I'm like, "Do you want the gems or do you want the pet?" Because I'd rather give you gems for the pet, and I'll pay you more than the wrap. That way I could keep it. So that's why I started doing it because I wanted to keep all my redeem ones. You know, the Titanic ones. None of the redeemed Titanics were mine. I've only used like two of them on my account, but they were all my wife's. So those Titanics, they're out in the trading world already. So we don't own either one. I think so. Looking at my Titanics, it was just three. It was the Sheba, the Exolado, and the Dolphin. Those were the three that my wife wanted, and all of them got traded away. But how I looking at your pictures, you have a very nice Corvette and a very nice pickup truck, completely filled with plushies. How many plushies is that?
Oh my god, plushies, it's hundreds,
Hundreds.
at least hundreds. Yeah, because I bought usually would buy 50 of the huges at a time.
Mm-hmm.
When they on each of the initial before the Titanic drops and stuff came out, I would buy 50 of the plushies. Now I sent them all over the world. Originally, I've probably got about 25% of them left,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd say we have probably 700.
How many Titanics though? Or is that Titanics?
40? I think we have
40?
45 Titanics.
45 Titanics, all chilling on a
I
Corvette
wish I got
and a
to send one
pickup
out.
truck. Most of them are the Wolf and the, what were they called? It's not. It's the blue
Oh
ones.
yeah, well, those ones. That was actually a picture in itself. That was for that. Was those the wolf and the Pegasus?
Yes,
Yeah,
Wolf and
because they were
Pegasus.
supposed to glow in the dark,
Mm-hmm.
or they do, but you need a lot of like powered light on it for a minute first.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so we had just gotten those to do as a picture for themselves, and then the kids were playing with it, and they ended up filling up the car too, or something. So then those ain't all of them there. We also have them in on the top of every single closet in every single part of the house. Uh,
Yeah, I believe you posted a picture of the Christmas tree.
yeah. Did the Christmas tree. I have them I've posted pictures of them in all of my cars. A while back when I think it was Spiffy got a new car. And so I posted the pictures of them in my other cars. So I had a whole bunch of them sitting in my shop with my cars. They're everywhere.
Yeah, it's a big shop. I saw the picture. How many cars in total do you have?
How many cars do I have? Like 33, 34?
33, 34 cars.
Yeah,
So,
well, I was collecting them for a while.
so what you're telling me is I need to open a commercial electrical business.
There's good money in electrical.
And a mini golf and go-kart track.
Not sure much money in that.
But it is
I
fun.
needed the electrical business to be able to pay for that. I did buy that because I wanted to play, and wasn't so much about actually making a bunch of money, but yeah, I just wanted a go-kart track.
No, it's definitely something fun. Like if you get a bunch of buddies over, let's go play mini golf, the go-kart track, have fun. Definitely something it's as long as it pays for itself, even if you're not profiting, as long as you break even every year, it's good to have,
Just to have in it. Yep, it's just fun to have. That was my big thing. As long as but no, electrical business is a good business.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah,
construction.
I was gonna go into electrical. I was going to go to a tech school, and I was gonna be a electrician. But the tech school didn't have a football team, and I really wanted to play football. So I went to the public school, and then the very next year they add a football team to the tech school.
Well, you're lucky because no electrician ever comes out of a tech school.
Really?
Yep. I've hired hundreds of people from tech schools, and I don't think I've had one last 2 months. They don't know what they're doing, and you don't learn this stuff in the books.
No.
You learn it by going out and learning.
But the thing is, with the whole apprentice part of jobs, is a lot of people want experience, and it's hard to get an apprenticeship. Like I really wanted to get
we want people to not have experience so that we can hire them as apprentice.
Yeah, I really wanted to get into driving an excavator. I really wanted to do an excavator. It's been a dream job of mine since I was a little kid. I love excavators, and my son loves excavators. And I applied at every construction company, every landscaping. I have no experience. I drove a what is it? I forgot what they're called. A backhoe. I've driven a backhoe, and I operated one when I was driving concrete mixers. That's the only experience I have. I want to come in as an apprentice. Nobody hired me. So it's like at least where I live, the whole apprentice thing doesn't really work here.
Yeah, I can see differences on it. I'm sure. We always look for somebody that doesn't know anything because that's somebody that can actually learn something. If you go to school, you think you know something, and all of a sudden, you don't want to listen to somebody that's telling you how to do the job in front of
and
you.
they want to come in with the big bucks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and of course, they always come out of there being like, "Oh, well, we're with this much money." They do teach them that in school. For some reason, they teach them that they're going to get paid way more than they should.
Yeah.
Like, here, you're gonna go out of this school and you're gonna get paid $25 an hour. Well, that's not gonna happen because when you come out of school, you're still an apprentice. That's it. You are still coming into there just starting.
Yeah.
So we go through that a lot.
So I also know that you were getting into the whole game developer world.
Well, I tried.
How have you released any games? Are you currently working on any games?
I paid for a game to be made with Accessible Studios, and that didn't go well. And then I bought a map, a map and stuff, and worked with Easy on.
Mm-hmm.
That stopped, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I was more into getting something going, but I don't know computer stuff like that. And with the Accessible Studios, I think that was just kind of a little experience, but that cost a lot of money.
Yeah. I did play that game. I played it. It was the zombie fighter.
Yeah.
I did play it. I gave a lot of suggestions on how to improve it. There was a lot of things I felt like was lacking from the game. But overall, I think if you guys continued that project and implemented some of my ideas, I think the game would have been a pretty successful game. Also,
we took it out once. We released it, and there was all the problems. And then took it back out, spent another couple $1,000, and then it came back out. And I don't know about scripting stuff, and I have a feel. I'm pretty sure it has all to do with that. I mean, the designs were cool, the swords were cool, the concept was cool, but the actual game playing, that was annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to fight a zombie, and it just seemed like it was very not exciting.
Yeah, when you guys launched the game, the zombies stood still, and you went up to them, you hit them until they died. They didn't fight back or anything. And then I suggested that have those zombies move around, and I noticed that you guys put that out in the next update.
Like an entire different run-in. It re-scripted the entire game because of that.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry.
There was a big deal to make them move. I don't know what it took, but it was a big deal.
Yeah, having them move and make the map more lively, I felt was very much needed for that game, because if you're going to have a NPC, you want it to move. You don't want it to just stand there and wait to die. But I think with some other things added, I think that game could have been pretty good. And also, taking away zombies, I think it shouldn't have been zombies.
Shouldn't have been zombies.
Yeah, I don't think it should have been zombies. It could have been anything. But, even if you did, like, anime characters, if you did, like, a anime simulator type game, you are...
I think Liju and Isaac and Numerous are working on that.
Anime simulator?
Mm-hmm. Some sort of anime something.
I hope it's not I hope it's not something like every other anime game. I know they're working on it, Anime Eternals, and I just hope it's not like every other anime game. I hope it's original with its own original ideas. That's what I really like about games, is when they're completely original. The game I'm working on right now, completely original. There's no game on Roblox like it right now. And whenever you got a game that is completely original, I think you'll get a lot more people to play it. If I could play like Pet Simulator X towards the end, there was a game that came out, Lucky Block Simulator or something like that. PSX was dying. This was a new game, so I went and played it. It's pretty much the same thing as PSX, just with a few different mechanics. But once PS99 came out, I'm like, okay, I'm going back to this because I know this and I have so much work put into this. If there's a whole bunch of copycat games out there, I'd rather play the one that I put the most time in and has the most players.
Pet Rift was a good game.
I did try getting into it.
Their signatures were way better.
Mm-hmm.
You literally walk up to the person and you click to sign their pets. And you didn't have to trade, you didn't have to do any trust, nothing. It was so much nicer.
Yeah, that's why I actually suggested I think I suggested it in the last podcast, or I suggested it on Twitter. Yeah, it was on Twitter. I think I was talking to Nixie, and I said that Pet Simulator should. Oh, sorry, my wife texted me. Pet Simulator should have a way where you could just sign the pet directly in the trade. Directly in the trade, no accepting, because there are people that pretend to be partners. Like, so many people thought I was partner when I wasn't and wanted me to sign their pets. And I'm like, I'm not partner. I'm just a YouTuber. And they just think every YouTuber is a partner and they'll just trade them their best pets. And then there's YouTubers out there that'll take advantage of that and keep the pet. But I think you should be able to sign it right there in the trade. That way I don't have to go in my inventory, sign it, trade it back to them, find the pet.
Yeah, finding it in an inventory with thousands of huges in it. It's fun.
Yeah. And then you mix them up with your pets, and then you end up giving them the wrong pet. But, it's...
Yeah, and they just equip it in Pet Rift. They just equip the pet for you, and you walk up to the pet, and you click to sign it. Only partners can sign, and the partners have it, whatever it is that pops up over the pet form. But it eliminated, and when they first did it, we told Pet Sim, PSX, we were like, hey, that's the way you need to do it.
Yeah, it does seem like a really good way, but one bonus thing from being able to sign pets after they're traded to you is you can index so many different pets. I've indexed so many pets because signing, but I don't really sign, but I have good friends that get a lot of good pets, and they'll be like, can you put your sign on this? And I'll be like, okay, fine, I'll put a sign on it.
Yeah, you want to put your sign on them. You might as well.
Yeah, like the gold shiny Titanic Nutcracker.
Over. I'm actually willing to pay exclusives of mine for any huge or Titanic that I sign over that says Sizzle Dad or Sizzle Queen on. Might even start giving away huges for it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I do it joking around with Expels because on my birthday he said, "Happy 50th birthday, old man," and I'm not 50. So every time I see an Expel sign, I'll be like, I'll put my sign over that. I don't actually do it, but I just do it as a joke to get back at Expels.
Expels was the first YouTuber I met.
Really?
Yep. We had a group, a Discord group with us, and him in it back in the day, back when Stumping Blocks was big into, when he was always up on the leaderboard with me, and back in a different game. It's definitely a different game then.
Yeah. The first YouTuber I met was Tedwa. And that was just because I emailed a bunch of YouTubers asking them if they could help me promote our Titanic Neon Agony giveaway. Everybody either ignored or said that I'm a scammer. And Tedwa was the only one that responded and be like, yeah, let's do it. So that was pretty cool. So that's why I wanted to have the first podcast with Tedwa, because we're here right now because of Tedwa. And so it needed to be Tedwa as the first episode.
He's always super nice.
Yeah. It makes that first episode mean more.
Exactly.
And I met Expels after I won the on Twitter. I won a huge gold. Uh, what is it? Nature dragon, something like that. Let me check the index real quick. It was a dragon. I know that. It was the some kind of nature dragon. Why is it not here?
Forest wyvern.
Yes, forest wyvern. It was a gold huge forest wyvern. And my wife yells over to me, "You won the giveaway on Cosmic from Cosmic." I'm like, "Ooh, awesome!" And then like 2 weeks later, I find Expels in the PSX Plaza, and I'm like, "Hey, I won this gold huge forest wyvern from your giveaway. Can you sign it?" And then he signs it, and then I talk to him. I'm telling him, I'm Brumal. I did the Titanic Neon Agony giveaway, and just trying to get into that circle. But it kind of helped, not really. I was just trying to get closer to bigger people to see if I could get, bigger opportunities. And then I just stopped. I just stopped trying to get closer to bigger people. And I'm just like, you know what? If I'm going to build this, I'm going to build it my way, and I'm going to do videos my way and all that. So that's why the videos we do, if you listen to my early PSX videos, I try to have like some kind of YouTube voice. And then later on, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to make my voice higher pitched and try to be someone I'm not. If nobody wants to listen to my deep voice, then don't watch my videos. But I'm just going to talk like I'm talking right now. Deep voice, calm, not overly excited, not trying to sell the video.
Yeah, some of that AI voice stuff is a little much.
Yeah, it does get annoying with the whole
It even
voice.
pitches weird and annoyingly. Like, I mean, not take away anything that they're saying. It's just the sound of it is annoying.
Mm-hmm. But it attracts the younger audience, and that's what they want. There's more younger audience watching their videos than there is older audience.
Yes.
And I feel like that's why a lot of older audience watch LC because LC he's funny. He does those older audience jokes that a lot of people get mad at him for. But he's not attracting the younger audience. He's attracting the older audience. But he gets both.
Yes.
And his videos are awesome.
LCLC is one of my favorites.
Who is your
He
favorite?
cracks me up. I think it would be LCLC. He's funny. Like every time his videos just are funny. Numerous are funny too. I like watching his.
Mm-hmm.
Night Fox, I don't watch much of his videos. He's a different crowd. He caters to a different age group.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like LCLC. I don't even watch YouTube much. Like maybe once every 3 weeks I'll see a video. So it's not like I even sit there and watch anybody's videos all the time.
All right.
I work all day.
I got one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I got two more questions for you. One that rolls off of this last one, and then one that's completely different topic. We know your favorite YouTuber.
My least favorite.
Who's your least?
Well, I don't even consider the Sizzles group any bit of a YouTuber, so all that's fake to me. Who do I not like? I don't know. I don't really not like anybody. I despise anything that has to do with Sizzles because I think it's all a big scam, and I think they've ruined everything with this game. They bring negativity to everybody, and it's one person, and it's not two. But
allegedly,
we don't know anybody. Nobody knows anything.
I'm neutral between the whole thing. I'm not.
I just know that I know. I have now done my own research to find real stuff online to find out who this guy really was, and I now know his name, and I know where he lives, and I know everything about him. Therefore, I'm gonna steer clear from anything that has anything to do with him.
That's interesting. I know there's people on Twitter that are doing the same.
Mm-hmm.
And
And I know what he's done, and he's done to everybody else. And there's no, he's a narcissist, and a bad person.
I don't involve in any of that. Like I said, I'm neutral between all dramas. I'm neutral. I don't take any
Besides him, I think
sides.
I like everybody else. I don't
For
think I've
me,
ever had anybody that I don't like.
for
For any reason, I'm
me,
friends with a lot of them.
for me, I think everybody is cool in their own way. Everybody has their own, their own way of doing things, and I think everybody does pretty good at their jobs, at what they do. And then there are, some people, you look at them and you're like, I don't know about you. I'm not gonna name anybody. Like I said, I'm neutral and I don't want any problems with anybody. But there are a few people when I look at their channels or look at what they're doing, I'm just like, I don't know about you.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of it too. But there's a lot of good people as well. A lot of people that bring a lot of positivity to the community. And I think they're actually pretty good at what they do. A lot of people have hate for LCLC. He's my favorite pet sim YouTuber. And not a lot of people have hate for Night Fox. And Night Fox is also awesome pet sim YouTuber. And I think it's the whole where Night Fox just, okay, if there's something going on, I'm just going to step away from it. That's what I do. If there's something going on, I'm stepping away from it. If I have to say something, I'm going to say it. And then it just dies right there. And that's
just says what he needs to say. Yeah.
And that's what happened with me when Nonis said something about me on Twitter. I just told him, I wasn't coming at you. I don't want any issues. I avoid drama, and I wish you the best.
You got blocked.
I got blocked, all because I said because he did say all don't trust partners. They all care about themselves and the money they're making. I have been doing YouTube since 2020, and I've accumulated maybe $150 in total in those 4 years. I don't make money. I don't care about the money. I don't care about how many views I get. The only time I actually care about views is right now during these podcasts. The videos with my kids, the only time I care about views on those is when they want to know how many views it got. That's the only time. Me, I don't care about becoming the next big YouTuber. This is fun. I enjoy it. And I love sharing stories with my kids. Sometimes they don't really want to make videos. We'll make video, and then halfway through, they're like, are we done yet? I'm like, okay, you don't want to make videos.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done. But
I let mine just go at it. He has got his own little channel, and he's messaging it. No, I'm going live. Sit there live for hours. I don't know what he does, but
yeah, my son, he wants to do Fortnite videos on his own channel.
Yeah, that's what he does. He does Fortnite live or Minecraft live.
Yeah, he wants to do Fortnite. He wants to do Apex. He wants to do all these games. But there was one more question I wanted to ask you before I let you go. Out of your car collection, what is your favorite car? I know you got that 1990 Corvette that you love. You got that Ford pickup truck, the white one. It's really nice, very clean. You got that newer Corvette. I don't really know more.
My Dodge Viper is probably one of my favorite. Or my Model A.
Dodge Viper. I didn't even know that was part of your collection. That's actually my dad's favorite car. Hope I could buy him one day.
It's a fun car.
What year?
I enjoy that one. It's a 94.
Ooh, even better. I like the older ones. The body is so
2,000
nice.
miles on it.
How many?
2,000.
1,000? 2,000? Oh, so
2,000 miles on it.
You baby it.
Yeah, I don't drive it.
Yeah, the only time it leaves is when it's on a trailer.
It's got a custom Dodge Viper trailer that it drives up into, and it hydraulically like covers, and the outside shell of it looks like a Dodge Viper too.
Next picture you post, I want to see a bunch of plushies in the Dodge Viper.
I think I did. Maybe I didn't do the Viper yet.
I went through all your pictures to see your collection, and I didn't see a Dodge Viper on there. At least the ones you have on Twitter.
Got my Mustangs on there, I'm sure.
Yep, I saw Mustang.
Yeah.
I believe it was a blue Mustang, like a baby blue, right?
A blue one, a blue and black one, a white and black one, and then a green and white one.
So you're really big into American.
Yes.
American. And
I do have an 86 300 ZX.
That's nice.
Nissan.
Nissans are my favorite. Huge Nissan fan.
What? Oh, yeah, everything I have is American besides that Nissan, I think.
Really?
Oh, I have a Mercedes.
Yeah, the Mercedes I've seen in pictures when you guys went to McDonald's to get those Happy Meals. The inside of that Mercedes is real nice.
Oh, no, that's a Lincoln.
That was a Lincoln? It looked like Mercedes.
Yeah, that's our Aviator.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Bunny's favorites are Rolls.
That's American?
That's foreign, too. Nope, that's foreign, too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rolls Royce.
I didn't know that was yours. I thought that was just a picture of a Rolls Royce. I didn't know it was yours. You got a really nice car collection.
I have a very eclectic collection.
Yeah. A lot of American.
I got a 69 Thunderbird lowrider.
That's very
nice. Top. Stretched out on both ends at 8 inches.
Which one do you drive the most out of your collection?
My truck. My new truck, my F-350. Or the Tesla I drove the Tesla for a long time. I have a couple of them though.
Why so many cars? Just to collect?
Yeah, I like them. I like to collect cars.
Next car you get?
I have a habit of going to auctions and coming back with more than what I expect.
Next car you get, what's gonna be?
McLaren.
McLaren?
Yeah.
No Cybertruck?
No, I ordered 3 of them things. I originally waited for all those years for that sucker to come out, and I ordered a single engine, a double engine, and a triple engine. Now they don't even make it that way, and they want way too much money for the Cybertruck. It's not for me. I like my 350 Ford.
Yeah, I plan on getting a Cybertruck one day. I think they're pretty cool.
I don't like the insides. The insides are like the Model 3s. If they would have done like the Model S's have the speedometer in front of you, I don't like that they took that away. I don't like not having a dash in front of me when I'm driving and having just a screen off to the side. That's annoying to me.
I heard they also got the screen in the back.
Example. What?
I heard they got the screen in the back. That's what Rickson told me.
The screen?
Yeah, there's a screen in the back seat.
Oh, for them to watch?
Yeah, for the kids. It's like a big tablet or something.
Well, the Model S has that too.
Really?
It's in the center. Yeah, it has a TV, and that is nice. I mean, they get YouTube and Netflix and everything right there in the back, and then you can set it to where the speakers go to their Bluetooth headphones or the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
and the remote controls. They got all these games already built into them.
That's cool. Yeah,
they can play all that in the back.
I think the kids would love it, but I got 6 kids, so I need something bigger.
Oh,
I drive them around in it. What was that?
I'm thinking of what you can drive around in with 6 kids. 2 cars.
That's what we have to do if we're going completely everybody out as a family. But what I drive them around in is a 2022 Volkswagen Atlas.
How all of them?
All
Or you
6
can't fit, you
kids
can't fit
without
your
my
whole family
wife.
in any vehicle, can you?
If I get the Kia
Does it make 8?
Carnival, I can.
Oh, my sister owns one of those. She loves that thing.
Yeah, it has 4 rows, and it could fit all the kids, but I don't drive minivans.
Yeah.
They say it's not a minivan, but it's a minivan. I don't care what they say.
Yeah. My sister tells me it's not a minivan too.
It's definitely a minivan.
It's definitely a minivan. If the doors are on rollers and you can click a button and they automatically open up the sides, it's a minivan.
It's a minivan.
If the doors don't open out, it's a minivan. That's the thing.
Yep. All right, man. So that's it. That's all I wanted to ask you. I really appreciate you taking the time to come on and
No problem.
you know,
Enjoy.
let everybody know who you are. Let me know who you are, and hopefully again we could do this again in the future.
Definitely.
Do you have any plans? Anything you got that you're working on right now that you want to let everybody know about?
Nope.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Working on work.
Working on work.
Working on real work.
All right, dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks again.
No problem.
And I'll talk to you again later. You too.
Later.
Bye.